Hey, what's up, y'all? And as you can tell from the title, this is going to be a 3-in-1 video. So we'll start out with Clemson is suing the ACC. That's right. They are joining Florida State in a lawsuit against the ACC. They're trying to get out of the grant of rights so that they can leave the ACC. Of course, the ACC does have this grant of rights, and well, the grant of rights sucks, and they're stuck in it until 2036. So, and then to leave, they would each have to pay like $250 million. So. And no. I know that people get out of contracts every day, and then usually that involves both parties agreeing to dissolve the contract. At least that is the simplest and most straightforward way. But because Clemson and Florida State are not happy with how much money they are getting. They think that they should be getting more because they're worth more, of all the TV revenue sharing. So. But anyway, I do not think that Clemson nor Florida State will be successful in this lawsuit, and I think that they are stuck there unless they can come up with $250 million. But anyway, and of course, I am not a Tater man or a Seminole man, so it doesn't really affect me. But yeah, so they want to leave the all cupcake conference. They can't really call themselves the Atlantic Coast Conference anymore since they added Stanford, Cal, and SMU. So they're not going to call themselves the American Coast Conference, right? Well, they're the all cupcake conference. So anyway, so they want to go to either the SEC or the Big Ten where they can make more money, because they could make more than twice what they're making in the ACC. So. But anyway, and then the other thing I want to talk about was that I guess was it yesterday or maybe the day before yesterday? Yeah, someday this week. The SEC schedules, SEC opponents for next year have been. For 2025 have been announced. And then what they did was they just flipped everyone's SEC opponents from last year. I mean, the opponents are the same, but it's like the locations have been swapped. So whoever you were playing on the road, you are now playing at home, and whoever you are playing at home this year, you will play on the road next year. So just a simple, very, lazy way of doing things. But anyway, now of course this schedule, could just be a placeholder, and it could be subject to change. Just like this year's schedule was changed last year from what it would have originally been. So now that means, Georgia not playing Texas A&M in College Station like we were supposed to. I wonder what's going to happen first. Georgia makes the NCAA tournament in men's basketball, or Georgia plays in College Station in football. But anyway, like I said, last year the schedules were changed because at the SEC meetings last summer, they did decide to do away with divisions. Now, they could not agree to go to a 9-game schedule and do the 3-6-6 model. So I'm hoping that I think that at this year's SEC meetings, they're supposed to be voting again on the 9-game schedule. So with the 3-6-6 model, you have the 3 teams you play every year, and then you play 6 teams, and then you play the other 6 teams. So every 2 years, you're playing every team in the SEC, and every 4 years, you're playing in every SEC stadium. It just makes too much sense. So, but anyway, and the last thing that we're going to talk about is Deion Sanders. It's right, Coach Prime, and he doesn't do in-home visits for high school recruits. So anyway, so then Prime did have a press conference, and the first thing that he said before taking questions was, which one of you wrote the article about me not doing in-home visits. So he said that yes, that there are several reasons why he doesn't do that. The first thing is he wants to save the University of Colorado money. The second thing that he said was that if he visited, a school in like Florida, for example, he visits this high school, but then that means that if he doesn't visit this other high school up the road, then that high school coach is going to, tell his players not to go there. And then also he says that's because they don't want me in their house. They would rather come to my house. Yeah, they would rather see how Prime gets down. anyway, so then Dion also went on to admit that he doesn't really care about high school recruiting anyway. That he would rather just take guys out of the transfer portal. I mean, that's obvious because he only signed what, like six freshmen in his recruiting class this year, and he finished like 100 and something in recruiting. Now their overall recruiting class ended up being a lot better, but that's because they took on like 20 or 30 transfers. So, Dion, of course, trying to recruit exclusively in the portal, which is not going to work out very well in the long run because you only have a player for 1 or 2 years instead of 3 or 4, and they're gone. It's always going to be turnover. And also you have, you cobble a roster together, but it's a bunch of guys who have never played before. So of course, the real, lack of cohesion there. So I mean, you can't build a team just out of the transfer portal. So yes, fulfilling needs, not for building a team. So. But anyway, so thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.